Hi, my name is David Meyers, and I'm the playwright of We Will Not Be Silent. I think the biggest hurdle writing this play was making sure that the characters felt like fully formed people, that it was just going to be a great night of theater and not about politics, not saying something, oh, this is something that happened in the past, but something that's really urgent and compelling today, and that you really care about both of these people on an individual level. Outside of politics, outside of World War II, that was the biggest challenge in writing the play. I think this play is so relevant right now. We see protests happening in Iran, the war between Russia and Ukraine, women fighting for rights in Afghanistan. I think this story is always going to be timely. People keep saying, well, it's timely now more than ever, and 5 years ago they said the same thing. And I think sadly there's just always going to be a lot of oppression in the world, and the people who stand up to that oppression are always needed, and they always inspire us. And I'm glad to have played a tiny role in telling this specific story, which has inspired and changed my own life. What sparked the initial flame of this project was I read an article about the White Rose in a small newspaper, and I said, how have I not heard about the story? My grandparents both got out of Germany in 1939, had relatives who were killed by the Nazis, and I thought I knew everything about this era, and I read this article about this young group of college students who were German, who could have done nothing, who could have been like the rest of the population that just went along, and they did the opposite. And they knew that their ultimate goal of trying to convince the Germans to overthrow Hitler's regime were not going to happen. They knew what would be happening if they were caught, and they still believed in their cause enough to do this anyway. And I said, wow, this is like an incredible story. I want to learn more about these people. I want to spend time with these people. I want to figure out like how someone does this when it's so easy to look the other way. And I started writing the play almost immediately after. I hope that audiences come to this play and have a great night of theater and find it really compelling and gripping, and that it also forces them to look at their own lives and what values they believe in and what values they're willing to stand up and fight for.